Rob Font versus Ricky Simone takes place on the main card of UFC on ESPN 7, Washington DC, Rozenstruik versus Overeem. And it's a great fight. This is a great bantamweight bout to decide whether or not the new guy's going to come steaming through and bounce back from his bad loss against Uriah Faber that was kind of embarrassing, that I thought he was going to win personally, but that hype train got shut up real quick. Is he going to bounce back and remain in the spotlight and remain being talked about? Or is Rob Font going to prove that he's still here and still one of the best and make another run for the belt, hopefully? We'll see. I think Rob Font's got this one in him, honestly. Listen, Rob Font's got crazy speed and power. I think Rob Font's one of the most underrated guys in that division. Other than some close fights, I mean, you lost to a Sunsao. It's not bad, you know. Like, a Sunsao beats a lot of guys, including TJ Dillashaw, who's probably one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. Like, it's not bad to lose to a Sunsao. And I feel like if Rob Font can really string together some decent wins like he's doing now, I reckon we'll see him fighting for the belt. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But I think Rob Font's going to take this win. I just don't like the fact that Ricky Simone's coming off a KO loss. And the first one in his career, I believe. Maybe the second one in his career. But either way, the first one in a very long time. It's been a while since Ricky Simone has tasted defeat. You know, he's been going for a very long time, annihilating a bunch of guys. And then he just gets shut up on the main stage in a co-main event of a big, high-profile fight. And I think he's going to come in there a little bit timid. And when you're coming in there timid against a guy like Rob Font who can close the gap so fast, you saw it against Thomas Almeida. There was another guy he did it to as well. I think it was Rani Yahya or some. There was another guy where he smashed his fucking head in and KO'd him flat. He covers the distance so quickly. And if you're going in there coming off a KO loss in a high-profile fight, and you're a young guy in Ricky Simone, I just don't like the odds. I really don't. I know Ricky Simone had his moments in the Uriah Faber fight, but to be honest, looking back in hindsight, I've noticed Simone's chin. You know, that mullet ain't giving him no special powers. You know, maybe it's time to shave that off. Because that chin, I saw it in the Rani Yahya fight with Ricky Simone, where he was dunking Yahya on the ground. Every time Yahya would crack him with a shot, Simone would go. And it's the same thing I kind of see with Kevin Lee before he went to TriStar. Like, there's certain guys where they don't have the striking prowess to prepare themselves for blows. Like, too much is a surprise to them. You know? Too many shots that sneak through are a surprise to them, leading them to get somewhat concussed and shocked by shots that they shouldn't really be getting hit by. And that worries me of Ricky Simone. Like, there's a level of striking where you're aware of what you can be hit by and when you can be hit by them. And that's what separates good chins from bad ones, knowing things are coming. And I don't see that from Ricky Simone. I mean, the right hand that Faber hit him with. Well, nothing special. Oh, right hand. There you go. What's Faber going to do when he backs up to the cage? Probably throw a right hand. Didn't see it coming? Okay. I was a little bit underwhelmed by Ricky Simone. And I have been while looking back at his career as well. I kind of just, when I first predicted him versus Faber, kind of just looked through the record. I looked at the wins. I watched some highlights of the fight. But when you really watch them, you notice some different things. You notice all the in-between stuff. It's all good watching highlights of a fight where a guy's just winning and beating the shit out of someone. But what happens when they're trading jabs? What happens when they're faking right hands? Like, what are the reactions we're seeing? And for Ricky Simone, I just don't see the technical prowess that I do in Rob Font. The guy who's fucking stepping in, switch stance, head kicking Thomas Almeida in the fucking head. You know? I think Rob Font's got this one. And his training partner in Calvin Kattar is a great training partner to have. I reckon he's got this one, boys. I think he's going to flatten Ricky Simone in the first round and make a statement. And if he wins this, I would very much like to see him versus Pedro Munoz. Maybe another guy coming off a win in the top of the rankings. Who knows? Maybe Aljamain Sterling needs a comeback fight because the kind of hype behind Sterling's gone down a bit. So I feel like he's going to have to fight again before he gets his title shot. We'll see what happens. But I think Rob Font's probably going to go quite far. I don't see him getting the championship belt, but I could definitely see him competing in the top 5. He's very good. He's very underrated as well. Only lost to some of the best. Rob Font's going to get the job done by first round KO. Ricky Simone coming off his first KO loss. Going to come in hesitant. Going to come in worried. Maybe going to come in a little bit headstrong as well and try and just bulldoze his way through. I don't see it working with Rob Font. I think Rob Font's going to smash him on the head straight away in the first round and get it over and done with. And if Ricky Simón wins, hey, good for the division. Young guy coming up wins. I hope he does win, actually. I hope Ricky Simón wins. I really want him to. I like the mullet, okay? I do. Definitely maybe shave it off, but I don't mind the mullet. It's not too bad. You got that Theo Von look going on, you know? I don't mind it. It's looking good. You're bringing mullets back. Keep doing your thing. But, like, please win, because we need some young blood in the bantamweight division. We've had a surge of young blood at bantamweight. And if we can get another one with Ricky Simón getting a huge win, I'd like it very much so. I really would. And maybe Ricky Simón after that could probably take on a young contender like Marlon Vera, Nathaniel Wood, one of these guys. We'll see what happens. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Click that button there. I'm going with Rob Font, cleaning him in the first round. Ricky Simón coming out a little bit, biting on feints and stuff like that. And then Rob Font's going to just fucking bolt forward and smash him in the head. There you go. Hopefully Ricky Simón wins though. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And again, click that button there, please, because my stats are looking bad. I'm losing my daily sub count. Please.